Hey nerds, Jared Bear here, and today we're reacting to a Marvel video. It's been a while since we've done one of these. This is Natasha Romanoff, I Had This Dream. This video was put out August 7th, 2019. It has 8,600 views. This was posted by TwoTink85, and they have 767 subscribers. So this video is 6 minutes and 41 seconds long, so we're going to keep this intro as short as possible. So again, if you guys would like to watch this without me interrupting or talking over the video, a link to this video will be in the description box down below, as well as all the social media links, which is right there. Other than that, if you guys enjoy the reaction by the end of the video, make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel, because we have daily reactions and gameplay and just daily content in general. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it, Jerry.
I want you to meet Agent Romanoff.
Who are you?
Natasha Romanoff.
Natasha. Daughter of Ivan.
Maybe he's making this shit up.
I don't think so.
Because he knows your daddy's name?
I didn't. I used to have nothing. When I first joined S.H.I.E.L.D., I thought I was going straight.
Have you ever had someone take your brain and play?
Yeah, no place in the world. I thought I knew his lies I was telling, but...
I say I cannot wait for her movie. Like, legitimately stoked about it.
I know what it's like to be unmade.
I guess I can't tell the difference anymore. You know that I do. I don't know. The truth is a matter of circumstance. It's not all things to all people, all the time. Neither am I.
Everyone up here versus everyone down there, there's no map.
It's a tough way to live.
We're not leaving this rock with one civilian on it.
I didn't say we should leave.
It's a good way not to die, though.
There's worse ways to go. Where else am I gonna get a view like this?
If this was your last birthday party you were ever gonna have, how would you celebrate it?
I'll do whatever I wanted to do.
So what do you think? Should I
With whoever I wanted to do.
fight this? Or run with it?
I'm back.
Run with it, right?
Hi, Bruce. If running's the plan...
Should go ahead and mention this before I start talking over this heavily. Potential spoilers, right? For Endgame. Just saying. If you haven't seen it yet, which you should have, just a heads up.
As far as you want.
I can't have this.
Neither can I. In the Red Room, they sterilize you. Makes everything easier. Even killing.
You think saving a man no more virtuous than yourself will change anything? This is the basest sentimentality.
You still think you're the only monster on the team?
This is a child of prayer. Pathetic.
I had this, dream
You lie and kill
It's true.
that I was an Avenger.
in the service of liars and killers.
That I was anything more than the assassin they made me.
There are dead people who would be alive now. There's no decision-making process here.
Tony's right. If we have one hand on the wheel, we can still steer. Take it off.
Aren't you the same woman who told the government to kiss her ass a few years ago?
You're not gonna put me in a prison.
I'm reading the terrain.
You know why?
What do we do, Cap?
Because you need us.
We fight.
Thanos has the biggest army in the universe, and he is not going to stop until
You got some nerve.
he gets
I'll give you that.
Vision Stone.
You could use some of that right now. Well, then we have to protect it.
Okay.
She's such... I'm going to talk a lot, I think, at the end of this. She's such a... just a powerful fucking character.
Thanos wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
Yes, the world is a vulnerable place. And yes, we help make it that way.
But that's what we do, right? Our best work after the fact. We're the Avengers. We're the Avengers.
Not the pre-Avengers.
But we're also the ones best qualified to defend it.
Even if there's a small chance that we can undo this, I mean, we owe it to everyone who's not in this room to try.
All right. We have
Facts.
a plan. 6 stones, 3 teams, 1 shot. 5 years ago, we lost.
And then I got this job.
All of us.
What he's done here.
Why didn't we think of this before? Oh, because it's laughable? Because it's a pipe dream?
What he's
been doing for the last few years.
We have to take a stand.
We did stand.
Not to take away from how like really incredible like this is, but one of my favorite memes when Endgame or Infinity War, when it was coming out, was, I think it was the Endgame. They kept showing Natasha shooting the pistol. They were like list off everybody's powers and like she's just gonna walk up and shoot Thanos.
And yet here we are.
I gotta tell you, there's a part of me that doesn't even want to find her.
Please,
You know, I keep telling everybody that she's not gone.
if I move on, who does this? The last 5 years I've been trying to do one thing, get to right here. That's all it's been about, bringing everybody back.
This is the fight of our lives.
This is gonna work, Steve.
And we're gonna win. I know it will. Whatever it takes. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't. You lost friends.
Don't do this to me.
Natasha.
I got this family,
You lost family.
We found something.
and I was...
You okay?
I was better because of it.
We lost a part of ourselves. Don't give me hope.
I'm still trying to be better.
I'm sorry I couldn't give it to you sooner.
Today we have a chance to take it all back.
It worked.
See you in a minute.
One round trip each.
You're a spy, not a soldier.
No do-overs.
Now you want to wade into a war. Why?
Be careful.
I've been compromised.
Look out for each other.
You guys watch each other's six.
Agent Barton was sent to kill me. I got rid of my ledger. He made a different call. I'd like to wipe it out.
You're a pain in my ass. Can he? You know what I've become.
Oh, I don't judge people on their worst mistakes.
Can he wipe out that much red?
You didn't.
What you seek lies in front of you.
I make him kill you. Slowly, intimately, in every way he knows you fear.
As does what you fear.
You know, it's kind of hard to trust someone when you don't know who that someone really is.
Who do you want me to be?
In order to take the stone, you must lose that which you love.
How about a friend?
You here to do your laundry?
And to see a friend. There's a chance you might be.
Wrong business, Roger. Take care of it.
There's so much happening.
Still gonna come back and listen around.
A long way from Budapest.
You all right? Come on, Stark.
A soul
Go.
for a soul.
Damn you. Let me go.
Clint, where's Nat?
Yeah, no, you're acting like she's dead. Why are we acting like she's dead?
Maybe you want to go talk to him, okay? Go grab your hammer, and you go fly and you talk to him.
Do we know if she had family?
Yeah. Us.
She's not coming back. We have to make it worth it.
I think we both need to get a life.
You first.
Oh man, I have so many thoughts and things. Not too much to say or react to in real time because there's so much. Obviously, I've seen all those movies 1,000 times. It feels like. The interesting thing is that last quote actually, both need to get a life. She says you first, which technically, again, spoilers. Technically, Steve does get a life first because he goes back and has his life with Peggy while Natasha sacrifices her life in order for that to even be possible. Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, throughout all of these MCU movies, is a backbone to so many different characters, especially the main characters. I mean, obviously everybody's a main character, but you can cast other people as side characters or etc. And I'm looking over and seeing my light change based on the whiteness of my face and where I turn. Also, the screen's really white too. Let me get rid of this. So, for example, her first appearance is in Iron Man, right? Iron Man 2. And she's essentially Tony's backbone in that movie. You go on to Civil War and these other movies, and she is the backbone to Hulk, like to Bruce. She's there for him. She can get him out of his state, out of his Hulk stage, and in doing so, spending that time with Bruce, they form a connection and have fallen in love, etc. And obviously with Hawkeye, with Clint, like they're literal best friends. They're literal almost brother and sister. And she always, throughout all of those movies, she did what was right. Despite everything that's happened to her in her life, she always made the right call and the right decision, it feels like. And the only family she really had was the Avengers. And I hope the new movie doesn't take away from that too much, because if you haven't seen the trailers, she's going to visit her actual family, like her sister, like her, I assume, her father. I don't know too much about Black Widow's like backstory. I just know in the comics there were 2 Black Widows. I'm assuming her sister is gonna, like, not in the MCU, but it's supposed to be that other, Romanoff or other person that was Black Widow. I can't remember their name. I remember in the comics, Tony had in the comics, not the movies, Tony had relations with Black Widow, so they kind of teased that in Iron Man 2. And then obviously, oh my God, I almost just forgot her whole relationship with Captain America. Like, again, best friends. And they had been through so much together as well. And it's just all these different connections with all these different characters to the movies. She was, I don't want to say like a mom figure, but pretty much just the backbone. Man, in Endgame, she makes the ultimate sacrifice, which is her life, because she's actually dead. There was no bringing her back when Hulk or Tony snapped their fingers. So it almost gets a little emotional, not as much as other characters, but Natasha is just, that one scene in Endgame where everybody comes back and there's the woman moment, right, where the women of Marvel like get together and she's not there for it. That would have been something for the character of Natasha, would have loved to have shared that moment. Because if you think back to Infinity War, where she's getting choked out by Proxima Midnight, and all the few women that's there come around her to help protect her. So it would have been a cool way for her to pay it back. And it's kind of silly because people give her so much crap for not having any superpowers, because, I mean, she has powers, but in the same regard as Hawkeye has powers. It's nothing superhero-esque, no superhuman strength, no elasticity, no invisibility, none of the over-the-top superpowers, but the base human superpowers. And Natasha is one of the original 6 Avengers. So it's going to be interesting to see what her movie tells, the story, her versus Taskmaster. I wish he was saved for a Spider-Man movie. Maybe he'll be in a Spider-Man movie at some point. I think I want that just because of the PS4 game. And obviously, of course, you have the Red Guardian. We have the other Black Widow, essentially. I just want to see the story they tell, because clearly it has to be a prequel. And I doubt we'll see Scarlett Jo in any future movies outside of this, unless something happens with time travel and she makes an appearance or there's flashbacks. But pretty much like Tony, I think she's gone, and it's sad to see that those original 6 are slowly starting to fade out after 10 years of all these movies. And I got to say, me personally, my favorite look that she had was definitely in the first Iron Man movie. The dark red curls, beautiful. Scarlett Johansson is gorgeous. I'm getting off on a tangent now. Black Widow is absolutely beautiful, and she is a badass through and through. And I can't wait to see all of her little outfits. Like the white armor she's wearing in the Black Widow movie looks sick. And I hope she kicks a lot of ass throughout that movie. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. I know I went off on a rant here. Sorry if I made the video longer than it needed to be, which I know I did, but I didn't really say too much during the video itself. So if you enjoyed the reaction, if you enjoyed my rant, make sure to drop a like, and again, subscribe for daily content. And as always, check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nerds.